everyone. My name's Alvin. I am from the installed sales team and I specialize in kitchen cabinetry and countertop. And today we're going to be talking about the easiest and most effective way to measure a kitchen. Honestly, working with clients, whether they're doing their own installs or having Kent provide the installation services for them, part of the initial process is being able to sit down, look at a plan, and create a design from that. So we just want to provide some tips for you as a homeowner to reliably do that in your own space and more or less save time when you come in to sit with a designer in store. I just want to start with, I guess, probably the most common thing that I see from people who bring in their own measurements. And the one trap I don't want you to fall into, a lot of people get very complacent with the designs that they have in their home. So one thing we see is clients will actually measure every individual cabinet, and that will be the measurement that they bring us. And honestly, most designers are going to treat your kitchen as a piece of art. We're looking at the blank canvas, so we don't get hung up on the individual measurements for every cabinet. As a designer, the most important thing for us is to make sure that we know how much space we have to work with in your kitchen to provide you the best possible design and storage. So what we would do in this scenario is just fly the measuring tape all the way to the wall, as far as you can get. If there's a backsplash, try to go over it and lip it in. This is roughly 10 feet right here. If you want a more accurate dimension, obviously move your tape closer to the wall, and then you can hug the tape right to the corner so you can get that full measurement. If I have my documents in front of me, I would mark that wall on my plan, and I would follow the same process for this wall here. Now, I know a lot of you are probably asking, how come he hasn't mentioned the island? I want an island. He hasn't brought it up. And the reason being, if you don't have an island existing, the size of the room will dictate the most appropriate size for the cabinetry we can use for the island, while still allowing proper space for people in use of the kitchen to pass through and not be in each other's way and operate your appliances safely. If you do have an island, the easiest thing you can do is to measure out the length and the width of the island and catalog those dimensions. We'll take it into consideration. As a homeowner, realistically, all you need to know, or want us to know, is the island particularly going to be just for storage and prep space, or do we want to allow for seating? So as long as you make the decisions and know you want one, your designer will let you know what is the best applicable size. And in the worst case scenario, if the room doesn't dictate an island, maybe we'll try to figure out ways that we can compensate you for the extra storage without necessarily cluttering up the kitchen. So following the tips laid out in this video, you should be able to provide any kitchen designer all the applicable information for them to do a great job with your design when you're ready to start your project. Always, again, keep in mind, it's just the wall dimensions, appliances, openings as far as windows and doors, and worst case scenario, your drain location for the sink. I want to thank you for taking the time to be with us today and go over the information. I'll see you in the stores when you're ready to start your project. In the meantime, stay safe and take care of yourselves and each other. Bye now.